What's up, everybody? Dalton from Savage Gawker Gaming here. Now, today, I just wanted to pop in and do a short video to let you know that there might be a little bit of a wait for the next video because I'm going to be flying up to New York in about 9 or 10 days or so. And I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully going to find some new beginnings there type things. But anyways, with all of that aside, today, I believe it's today's date, which, if this is evergreen, it doesn't matter what today's date is, but it is the 25th anniversary of PlayStation. And oh man, am I excited. PlayStation's been my favorite console forever. Lately I've been playing my Nintendo Switch and my PC a lot, neglecting my PS4, only really going back to play some Persona 5 here and there, and some Horizon Zero Dawn. But, oh, and Spider-Man, can't forget Spider-Man. Amazing. But PlayStation has been so good throughout my entire life. I've mentioned before that my first system was a Sega Master System, and then from there I had that and an NES. But really my gaming truly started, sorry, it's like I get a little worked up thinking about it because of like how much I really love PlayStation. My first system was a PS1. And my first system, I mean, like, the other two were my parents' systems that I played, but the PlayStation was mine. And so many games come to mind that were like games that I had right off the bat. Croc, The Legend of Gobos, or Gubos, or however you said it. Croc, that game was amazing. Crash Bandicoot. Me and my dad would spend hours playing Crash. Siphon Filter, playing as Gabe Logan, being this badass. The Resident Evil games. They were all so good. And the other day, in fact, I remembered a fighting game that I could not for the life of me, for probably the last decade, remember the name of. And finally it clicked in my head like, oh yeah, Google is a thing. So I went and I found a list of fighting games for PS1, and I found it. And the game, by the way, was Toe Ball #1. And that game was sweet. I loved the quest adventure mode where you would just kind of wander through these rough hallways and just do battles and kind of make your way through it. It was very fun, kind of dungeon crawler-esque, but still for a fighting game. Goodness, what other games? Tomba, I remember renting Tomba. I would love to get a copy of it now, physical, but my god, it's expensive. But that game was really fun. Jumping Flash was very strange, but I enjoyed that. Goodness gracious, what else? The WWE games. I guess they were WWF back then. I had SmackDown 2, Know Your Role. Amazing. I had such a good time on that game. I remember I made a dude as tall as I could and made him like this luchador dude in jeans and a black t-shirt and named him Slim Shady because I was edgy and listened to Eminem back then. But, man, there's so many good memories that I have linked. I know I keep repeating that, but it's just so many flood my mind when I think of the PlayStation. And then you move on to PlayStation 2, and my god, you know, I've got some games around for that. I should have grabbed them for this video if I'd have thought about it, but, you know, I'm terrible with planning. As you're going to notice in these videos that I do, I'm not very good with organizing or anything, but I try to keep it real. I don't edit them, you know, it's just me talking to a camera, so, like, why do I want to be super, I don't know. Anyway, PlayStation 2 really introduced me to a lot of the RPGs that I would come to know and love. Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy 12, Star Ocean Till the End of Time. Just so many good games on the PS2 that it just blew me away. Persona 3, FES, Persona 4, which, by the way, Atlas, I'm looking at you. Bring Persona 4 Golden to Switch or PS4 or something, please. I do not want to buy a Vita just to play that, although I do want a Vita. Come on, just give us that. PlayStation 3 was fantastic. I remember playing a game called MAG, which I think stood for Massive Action Game, but we called it the Massive Ass Game because it was huge, it was awesome. There was, I believe it was 256 people on a map, yes, because it was 128 on 128 in domination, and it was complete chaos in the war zones, man. It's just fantastic. And of course, PS4, Persona 5, really all you need to know. No, I'm just kidding. There are a lot of good games on PS4, as I'm sure many of you watching this would know, and I can't praise PlayStation enough. Like, really, Sony, you have outdone yourselves for the last 25 years, and here's to 25 more. People, let me know your favorite Sony games, or Sony PlayStation games from throughout the years. Leave them down in the comments. Let me know what's up. I will come back and maybe like riff on some of those with you guys. Maybe we'll do a live video once I'm up in New York. If you want me to kind of like vlog a little bit when I'm up there going into like retro gaming stores or gaming stores and things like that, let me know. I'm looking for things to do while we're up there. I think me and Ryan, my buddy, are going to eat some really spicy chocolate and have his girlfriend quiz us on Pokemon, since I'll be picking that up when I'm in New York, and me and him will be playing through probably Shield. I pre-ordered Sword, but I might switch it to Shield because it seems like all of my friends got Sword. But anyways, let me know in the comments your favorite PlayStation games of all time, and as always, take it easy.